family, friends, fun, and fitness. Those are four of the strategic ways that Alexander McClue Nisbet lived his life. I want to share a little bit about all those facets of him with you. But first of all, thank you for joining us today to celebrate a wonderful man we know as Al, Alec, Dad, and Pop. Family first. Al's family was everything to him. My name is Suzy Nisbet, and I am the wife of Stuart Nisbet, his oldest son. And as the wife of Stuart, father-in-law is the technical term for my relationship with him, but I always felt like he was a dad. The day I met Al at Car Lake when dating Stuart, I immediately liked him. He was warm and welcoming. The next day, Al and Sandy surprised a small group of us while celebrating my birthday by delivering a birthday cake to us. I'll never forget seeing them walking down those steps, and Stuart was so embarrassed, but I loved it. I knew that these were my kind of people immediately. Al might have stolen my heart even before Stuart did. When Stuart and I were engaged, Al and Sandy offered for me to live with them to bridge the gap between my apartment lease and our wedding. I got to know them very well during those 4 months and truly appreciated their open arms. Since each of you knows one or more of our family, but probably not all of us, I'm going to ask each of our family to stand as I introduce them in small groups. I'm not sure I told everybody I was going to do this, so go with it. All right, first and foremost, Al's bride, Sandy. Y'all probably all know Sandy. We love our Sandy. Kids call her Gee. And thank you for all the love and support you've shown her. Al married Sandy and loved her deeply for 57 years. They called each other lovely. And from the outside looking in, it was a lovely relationship. Al was even okay with a love triangle since Sandy has always loved Elvis Presley. Sandy, you told us that Al was the best man, husband, and father you could have ever had. And you were right. Likewise, you were the best woman, wife, and mother he could have ever had. You were his soulmate. Life would be hard and different without him, but know that he would want you to live your life to the fullest. Keep loving your family, enjoying your old friends, meeting new friends, singing beautiful songs with your gorgeous voice, and rocking those future great grandbabies. Together, Al and Sandy raised 4 amazing children: Stuart, Steve, Roger, and Peggy. Before please to stand. Thank you. Sandy birthed all 5 of those kids in 5 years, which is an amazing feat. Al loved you all fiercely and unconditionally, and I know you know that. He knew how much you all loved him and your mom, and knew how you have been their amazing supporters. Whether it was Steve being his construction home building partner, Stuart following into his path in software development, Roger having a great sense of humor and ability to make people laugh, or Peggy being his daddy's little girl. He loved you all exactly for who you are, The family group and their kids chose their special someones, including me, Linda, Todd, and Kim. Yep. Thank you. The 4 of us and their 4 kids and Sandy were all with Al when he passed or shortly thereafter. What a privilege that was. As we stood around and Peggy commented how the nursing staff said they had never seen such a supportive family like us before. After Al left us and we had time to cry, Stuart pulled out the 3 last Budweisers that he had snitched from his dad's refrigerator the day before. Planning for that very occasion, he said, after Dad goes, we're going to celebrate in his honor. So we did just that. But by the way, I'm guessing that that was reminiscent of when Stuart snitched some beer from his family fridge probably 40 years ago. So in Al's room that night, we poured those buds in little styrofoam cups that looked something like this. We stood in a circle around our patriarch and we toasted him. I'm sure he had a good belly laugh from heaven. Al, this bud's for you. And in your honor, we have Budweisers today to share with you all. So family and friends, enjoy those. Give a toast to Al. Share your stories with him that we would love to hear. And now the grands. Al and Sandy have 8 beautiful grandchildren. Lauren, Nicole, Ashley, Rachel, Abby, Sydney, Allie, and Brad. And then we added last year our Travis is our new member of the family, married to Nicole. Thank you. Those grands loved their pa, and he adored every one of them. One of his greatest joys was being with the family and supporting them through attending and talking about soccer games, dance recitals, piano recitals, birthday parties, graduations, honor ceremonies, and so many other countless celebrations with the family. He always wanted to be there with his Sandy. Grandkids, Pa loved every one of you so deeply. He nurtured a relationship with each one of you that was unique and fit your own personality and your own interests. While he will not get to guide you through the next phase of your lives, I'm sure he would want you to love your current and future families with the dedication in every fiber of your being. Follow the model he left behind and live your life with passion and gusto. Al came from a big family of 8 children that his parents raised to honor and love family. Some of his siblings and their spouses and children traveled far away, many from the north here today, to be with us. So I'd like to invite the rest of the family to stand, please. If able. Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. We've gone so far.
All the guys were keeping my jacket on, but we had this polar vortex up in
So we're videotaping the service today because so many of the family from far away were not able to join us here today. So we'll have that available to send back to them and so they can share in our celebration of Al. So I first talked about family and now friends. Al and Sandy had quite a few friends, many of you here today, many close-knit friends. They often entertained friends at their carry house, at Cart Lake, at North Myrtle Beach, and at Windsor Point and Fuquay, where they lived. They always loved social gatherings that were great hosts, wonderful hosts. I don't know all of their friends, but know that many of you are here today to remember and celebrate that vivacious Al we all love. And that leads us to the fun side of Al. He always loved to tell funny stories and jokes, laugh with and at people, and make light of tough situations. He never complained about health challenges, but he found ways to laugh about it. When he was going through hormone treatment, he laughed about his breast growth and his hot flashes. That always had a smile. He always had a smile on his face and continued to make us all laugh, even through his last week. Several people who had come to see him talked about how he was still cutting jokes and saying funny things. And that made it better for all of us. And then there's fitness. So being fit and healthy was always important to Al. He worked hard to keep his body in shape. He was an avid soccer player, and he played competitive soccer through his mid-50s. He was also a runner and enjoyed competing in 5K and 10K races. And in his later years, he loved to walk and take long bike rides down the beach where they lived in North Myrtle. He fought cancer with a strong spirit and sought every available treatment. He met cancer head-on. While the ugly disease ravaged his body, it did not ravage his upbeat attitude that powered him and all of us all through his battle. We've spent the last week in this miserable, rainy weather, so for those of you who don't live here, finally the sun is out for you. But I felt like that rain brought us through that week of mourning and missing our Al, our dad, our pa. But today the sunshine finally came out. I want to believe that Al understood those who loved him needed time to grieve and gave us the weather to match our feelings. But today the sun is out. Think of his brightness and his warmth, and he'll want us to keep our chins up, love the lives we have been gifted, and love each other the way he loved his family and friends. For this service today, you'll hear many stories from family and friends that may make you laugh or may make you cry. Both emotions are okay as we work through this process of saying goodbye to our beloved Al. On behalf of the Nisbet family, we are honored that you chose to spend your Sunday afternoon with us and celebrating the life of Al Nisbet. We look forward to hugging you and hearing your Al stories later this afternoon. Thank you.